It's not by chance that you're viewing this video. There's a reason you're here. Everything is unfolding exactly as it should. Trust the timing of your life and know that you're being led to where you're meant to be. As you stumble on this video, perhaps not by chance, it will serve to awaken your spirit. Beloved chosen one, hear this with all the attention of your spirit, for God is about to unveil a truth to you that is so powerful, so transformative, that it will shift every area of your life and open doors you never thought possible. What is coming for you is far greater than anything you can currently conceive. It surpasses the understanding of those around you, defies worldly limitations, and is entirely unstoppable. The world is unprepared for the magnitude of your rise, the fullness of your breakthrough, and the extraordinary scale of your God-ordained destiny. But heaven has already prepared every detail, every timing, and every provision. This is your divine moment, and every trial, every waiting season, every sacrifice, and every step you have taken has been orchestrated to bring you to this very point. Before we dive deeper into this revelation, take a moment to engage, share, and subscribe, because this message is not merely content. It is a divine confirmation for those who have been chosen and prepared to receive it. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to everyone who has faithfully supported through Super Thanks, who has consistently watched, listened, prayed, and aligned themselves in faith. Your faithfulness, presence, and steadfast alignment do not go unnoticed, and God sees and honors every act of obedience and devotion. If your spirit resonates with the frequency of this message, I invite you to type 77 in the comments at this very moment. Understand that this number is not arbitrary. It is a sacred signal to the Most High and to the universe itself, declaring that you are ready to step fully into a destiny so vast, so extraordinary, and so divinely orchestrated that the world is not equipped to comprehend it, ready to receive the divine elevation, the supernatural provision, and the unstoppable breakthrough that God has already set into motion on your behalf. This is the hour of your manifestation, the moment where your preparation meets your purpose, and where heaven's favor intersects with your faith in ways that will leave no room for doubt. Not everyone will remain engaged until the conclusion of this message, for it is only those who are truly chosen, those whose spirits are aligned with divine purpose, who will receive the full revelation it contains. Those who persevere, who remain attentive and receptive, will be granted clarity, profound awareness, and prophetic insight into the immensity of what heaven is meticulously preparing for their lives. Understand that this is not a message to be heard casually or once before being set aside. It is a living, breathing word, a divine blueprint being revealed incrementally, layer by layer, unfolding according to God's perfect timing and wisdom. You are invited to return to this message repeatedly whenever your spirit senses the need, because each time you engage with it, a new dimension of God's plan, favor, and supernatural provision will be unveiled. Every revisit will reveal deeper understanding, greater alignment, and a more tangible awareness of the extraordinary blessings that have been orchestrated on your behalf. Now let us begin this journey, and may your spirit be fully awakened to the truth, purpose, and destiny that God has already ordained for you. Chapter 1: The Immensity of Your Divine Destiny. Beloved, chosen one, hear this and let it resonate deep within your spirit. The plans that God has meticulously prepared for your life are vast, extraordinary, and far beyond anything ordinary human comprehension. They are not constrained by conventional expectations, societal limitations, or the temporary circumstances that may appear around you. The destiny He has ordained for you cannot be measured by worldly standards, judged by fleeting appearances, or understood through the narrow lens of human perception. Your calling, your gifts, and the assignment upon your life are of such immense magnitude that the natural world and those bound by ordinary thinking are simply unprepared to grasp it. While others remain trapped in fear, doubt, and restricted thinking, God is envisioning your life in a way that defies logic, surpasses imagination, and transcends the limits of human understanding. Every talent, every skill, every God-given passion, every divine connection, and every opportunity that He has been orchestrating in your life is part of a master plan designed to leave an eternal, indelible impact on the world. You are not being summoned to play a small or inconsequential role. Heaven has called you to operate at a level of monumental significance, influence, and purpose. Do not be swayed or distracted by those who fail to comprehend your vision. People may try to minimize your potential, underestimate your abilities, or dismiss your dreams because they only see what is visible to the natural eye and cannot perceive the extraordinary blueprint that God has written specifically for you. Their skepticism, criticism, or disbelief is irrelevant, for they do not and cannot contain the vastness of what heaven has already declared over your life. The immensity of your destiny is deliberately hidden from those limited by ordinary vision, and that concealment is by design. When your life unfolds according to God's perfect timing, it will leave many astonished. Not because it was unforeseen by heaven, but because it surpasses everything that humanity ever believed to be possible. Every moment of preparation, every test endured, every act of faith, every skill cultivated, and every sacrifice made has been carefully calibrated to position you for this unparalleled level of divine manifestation. Beloved, your destiny is immense, eternal, and unstoppable. It is a work of divine artistry, and nothing on earth can hinder or diminish what God has set in motion. Your calling is not small, your vision is not limited, and your impact will leave an everlasting imprint on this world and beyond. Heaven has already meticulously designed the blueprint for your life, aligning every person, every opportunity, and every circumstance in perfect timing so that they converge to fulfill the extraordinary destiny that God has ordained for you. Your rise is not accidental, nor is it the result of chance or human effort. It is divinely orchestrated, perfectly timed, and immutably secure. What the world may perceive as ordinary preparation, mundane effort, or unnoticed waiting, heaven sees as the careful shaping of greatness, the building of unshakable authority, and the cultivation of a legacy so powerful that it will resonate far beyond the limits of your lifetime. Remember, chosen one, your impact is not confined to your own life alone. It will ripple outward, influencing families, communities, nations, and generations yet to come. The scope of your divine calling is vast, immeasurable, and beyond the comprehension of those limited by earthly vision. And while the world may not yet be ready to recognize it, heaven has already established the stage, the timing, and the circumstances for your ascension. Nothing in your journey has been wasted. Every challenge faced, every delay endured, every moment of obscurity, and every trial of patience has been purposefully positioned to prepare you for this extraordinary rise. You are not merely stepping into temporary success. You are stepping into a divine purpose so immense, so transformative, and so powerful that it will permanently alter the trajectory of everything and everyone around you. The magnitude of your destiny cannot be diminished by human misunderstanding, limited perspective, or skepticism, for heaven fully comprehends the weight, the timing, and the significance of what is unfolding. Everything that has been prayed, every act of faith, and every season of preparation will now be validated as the fullness of your rise is revealed. Chosen one, embrace fully the immensity of your calling. Dare to dream without boundaries, walk with unwavering faith, and trust without hesitation that God Himself is orchestrating a rise so profound, so extraordinary, and so impactful that the world will have no choice but to acknowledge it. The scale of your destiny is limitless, its influence eternal, and this moment marks only the beginning of the incredible journey that heaven has designed exclusively for you. Chapter 2. The world is not prepared. Beloved chosen one, understand this clearly. The world as it exists today has grown accustomed to mediocrity, to people who play small, to dreams that are delayed, and to destinies that are quietly compromised. Most individuals live life constrained by fear, limited by doubt, and tethered to conformity. They consistently choose comfort over purpose, security over divine calling, and temporary satisfaction over the pursuit of eternal impact. Yet you, chosen one, are not here to follow the ordinary or to conform to what the world expects. What God has meticulously prepared for you is extraordinary, unprecedented, and so far beyond the mundane patterns of ordinary human expectation that it cannot be measured by their standards or anticipated by their understanding. Your rise, your breakthrough, and your manifestation are not designed to be incremental or gradual in a way the world can anticipate. They are monumental, divinely orchestrated events meant to shatter norms, challenge every assumption, and redefine the standards by which success, influence, and divine favor are measured. The magnitude of what is coming for you will disrupt the lives, perceptions, and calculations of those who have tried to predict, manipulate, or control the trajectory of your future. Your advancement will not be ordinary or gradual. It will arrive with a power so undeniable, so sudden, and so astonishing that it will overwhelm all human expectations. Even now, the world may ridicule your vision, dismiss your potential, question your timing, and mock your faith. But this misunderstanding is not an obstacle. It is a part of God's perfect design. Because the world is not ready for the level at which you are rising, the surprise and awe of your manifestation will magnify the glory of what is being revealed. Your breakthrough will not quietly appear. It will erupt into your life with such force and clarity that those who once doubted, minimized, or opposed you will have no choice but to acknowledge the unmistakable hand of heaven orchestrating your rise. They will witness a reality that was invisible to them, yet perfectly known to God from the very beginning, and they will be compelled to recognize that your journey has always been divinely ordained. This element of unpreparedness on the part of the world is not accidental. Rather, it is an intentional component of heaven's divine strategy for your life. God is orchestrating your rise in such a way that when it unfolds, it will compel the world to pause, reflect, and acknowledge that what is coming is far beyond ordinary human understanding or natural comprehension. Consider this carefully. The world often fears, resists, and recoils from what it cannot control, predict, or manipulate. When your breakthrough manifests, it will do so with a power, clarity, and force that cannot be ignored, imitated, or subdued. The magnitude of your destiny is so extraordinary that it will exceed the limitations of human expectation, challenging the understanding of those who have tried to diminish or contain you, and demanding their recognition. Your ascent will be like a force of nature, unexpected, unstoppable, and undeniable, because every step, every encounter, every divine connection, and every moment of preparation has been meticulously arranged by God to ensure that when your appointed time arrives, it will be perfectly timed, perfectly aligned, and perfectly impactful. Do not allow discouragement to settle in, because the world cannot yet see the vision God has placed in your heart. Their doubt, their skepticism, and their inability to perceive your purpose are not indicators of your limitations, nor do they reflect the calling upon your life. On the contrary, their unpreparedness is evidence that what is coming is beyond ordinary comprehension, far exceeding what they have been trained to anticipate or understand. Your journey is being shaped in the unseen, hidden places where true greatness is formed. And every delay, every challenge, every season of apparent obscurity is being used to prepare you for a revelation so magnificent, so powerful, and so transformational that it will leave the world astonished. The world is not ready, chosen one, because the reality God is building for you cannot be confined within the narrow frameworks of human thought or expectation. It will surpass all forecasts, exceed all predictions, and create a new paradigm of possibility that others cannot foresee. Heaven's plans for you are expansive, precise, and unstoppable, and no human understanding can hinder them. When your breakthrough arrives, it will do more than elevate your life. It will redefine what others believe is achievable, challenge existing standards, and transform the spiritual and natural atmosphere around you. Your rise will inspire, provoke reflection, and leave a permanent mark, demonstrating that God's purposes are always exact, unstoppable, and aligned perfectly with the destiny He has ordained for you. Chapter 3: The Sacred Silence of Divine Preparation. Before the extraordinary can emerge into visibility, it must first be cultivated in the realm of secrecy. Beloved chosen one, understand that you are presently dwelling in a hidden season, a sacred interval where the movements of your progress are veiled from the world's perception. where your diligent efforts seem unnoticed, and where your faith is being refined through quiet and unseen trials. Yet do not mistake this stillness for stagnation, nor this silence for absence. What you perceive as delay is, in truth, divine design. Heaven has intentionally drawn a veil around your process, crafting an environment in which you can be shaped, strengthened, and prepared for the magnitude of glory that is soon to be revealed. Every obstacle, every postponed answer, every silent night of prayer, and every test of endurance has been woven into a perfect tapestry of preparation. Even in moments when nothing appears to be shifting on the surface, God is orchestrating movements beneath the visible, aligning details with a precision that only eternity can comprehend. He is refining your character so that it can bear the weight of the favor that is coming. He is expanding your capacity to handle influence with humility and power. He is sharpening your discernment so that when opportunities arrive, you will recognize them immediately and walk into them with confidence, grace, and divine authority. This waiting is not wasted time. It is sacred cultivation. This isolation is not abandonment. It is consecration. In this season of silence, your spirit is being tuned to a higher frequency, calibrated to resonate with heaven's rhythm. While human eyes may see nothing, the unseen realm witnesses your transformation in full. Heaven is aligning relationships, resources, and divine appointments, ensuring that when your moment of emergence arrives, it will be met with perfect harmony and supernatural timing. Think of your life now as a seed hidden beneath the soil. Though the seed lies buried in darkness, its dormancy is not death. It is preparation. The soil's pressure, the slow passage of time, and the hidden nourishment from unseen sources all contribute to the eventual emergence of vibrant life. Likewise, the pressure you feel, the waiting you endure, and the obscurity you face are all essential forces producing the strength, depth, and radiance that will sustain you once you bloom. So, take heart, chosen one. Every whispered prayer, every tear of faith, and every quiet act of obedience is not forgotten. They are being multiplied in the unseen and recorded in eternity. When the time is right, the fullness of what has been cultivated in silence will burst forth in divine brilliance. And when it does, the world will marvel, not only at what you have become, but at the miraculous evidence of what God was forming all along, quietly, powerfully, and perfectly, in the sacred silence of divine preparation. Heaven's timing is flawless, beloved chosen one. What may presently seem like delays, diversions, or seasons of isolation are, in truth, moments of divine orchestration. God is intricately aligning every opportunity, relationship, and encounter so that, when your appointed breakthrough manifests, it will be both unstoppable in its force and unmistakable in its origin. Though the world may not yet perceive your progress, heaven witnesses every step you take, every ounce of effort you offer, and every quiet sacrifice you make. Understand that this hidden season is not a punishment nor a trial designed to break you. It is a sacred training ground, divinely crafted to strengthen, refine, and prepare you. This time of waiting is not a pause in your destiny, but a rehearsal for it, a season in which God is cultivating the wisdom, endurance, and excellence necessary for the greatness that awaits you. When the moment of unveiling arrives, you will be fully equipped, spiritually, mentally, and emotionally, to carry the magnitude, intensity, and influence of your rise. Therefore, chosen one, embrace this divine season with unwavering faith. Continue to walk steadfastly even when no one seems to notice. Keep praying with conviction, keep preparing with diligence, and keep trusting with a peaceful heart. The silence surrounding you is not emptiness, it is heaven's workshop, where divine hands are shaping your future. And when your appointed time comes, your breakthrough will not merely reveal your purpose, it will unveil the depth of power, wisdom, and divine alignment that God has been perfecting within you all along. Chapter 4. Opposition reflects strength. Chosen one, prepare your heart and mind to face opposition, for resistance is the shadow that appears just before light breaks forth. Whenever a powerful manifestation is on the verge of emerging, obstacles will rise, not to destroy you, but to confirm that you are advancing towards something of great significance. Resistance is not a misfortune. It is a sacred indicator that you are aligned with divine purpose. There will be moments when people doubt your capacity, misjudge your intentions, or attempt to undermine your progress. Some may belittle your vision, question your qualifications, or dismiss the greatness that resides within you. But do not allow their disbelief to penetrate your spirit or diminish your resolve. Their resistance is not evidence of your weakness. Rather, it is undeniable proof of your strength. It signifies that what is forming in your life carries weight in the spiritual realm, that heaven itself is preparing to unveil a breakthrough capable of shifting the atmosphere around you. Often, opposition intensifies precisely at the moment you're about to step into your divine assignment. The greater your destiny, the fiercer the resistance that precedes it. Those who cannot perceive your purpose or comprehend your vision may attempt to delay, distract, or derail your journey. But while others conspire to resist you, heaven is quietly working in your favor. Every whispered prayer, every act of faith born in obscurity, and every sacrifice made in silence is being multiplied into unseen grace. Grace that will elevate you above the very forces that sought to suppress you. Understand this truth deeply. Every word spoken against you, every plot designed to discourage you, and every doubt cast upon your path is being transformed into fuel for your ascension. The friction you face is not there to break you, but to fortify you, to sharpen your discernment, deepen your resilience, and prepare you to walk into your destiny clothed in divine authority. What the world interprets as hindrances, heaven recognizes as stepping stones. Each challenge is a lesson, each criticism a tool of refinement, and each confrontation a key component of the grand design leading to your ultimate triumph. For in the economy of heaven, resistance is never wasted. It is the training ground where power matures, faith deepens, and destiny takes its rightful shape. Resistance serves a divine purpose. It is not merely an obstacle, but a sacred instrument designed to test the depth of your faith, refine the substance of your character, and confirm the strength of your alignment with God's divine intention. Those who surrender under pressure forfeit the very heights that heaven has ordained for them. But you, chosen one, are being shaped differently. You are being trained to endure, to rise above the noise of human opinion, and to walk with an unshakable confidence that requires no validation from the world. You are being molded to trust that God's design for your life cannot be hindered, delayed, or destroyed by any force of opposition. Through this sacred process, you are growing into the fullness of the power, influence, and authority that heaven has always intended you to carry. Remember this, your breakthrough will not merely withstand the opposition, it will overwhelm it. The very forces that sought to restrain your progress will ultimately stand as witnesses to your elevation. When your destiny unfolds in its divine timing, those who doubted you will find their disbelief silenced, their criticism nullified, and their efforts to hinder you rendered powerless before the undeniable evidence of God's favor upon your life. So take heart, chosen one, even in the midst of resistance. See it not as punishment, but as proof of your purpose and a seal of your divine empowerment. Embrace it as an essential part of your journey, understanding that every hardship is momentary, yet the glory, the breakthrough, and the lasting impact that await you are eternal. For the truth remains unshaken. The greater the resistance you encounter, the more magnificent your victory will be, and the more unforgettable your rise will become. Chapter 5. Heavenly divine forces are at work in secret. Chosen one, while the world may judge you by mere appearances, by what is visible and easily understood, heaven perceives the full scope of your potential. People often measure success by circumstances they can see, by struggles they can observe, or by progress they can quantify. And from this limited perspective, they assume boundaries where none exist. But God looks beyond the surface. He perceives the totality of your purpose, the immensity of your calling, and the extraordinary influence that is destined to flow through your life. What the world dismisses as insignificance, heaven is quietly multiplying. What others perceive as delay, heaven is carefully aligning. Every opportunity, every connection, every circumstance is being orchestrated in secrecy according to a divine timetable. The resources you require, the allies who will walk faithfully alongside you, and the doors that will swing open at precisely the right moment are already set in motion. Though you may not yet perceive them, they are being positioned perfectly for the manifestation of your breakthrough. Every season of waiting, every period of preparation, and every moment that feels unproductive is, in reality, part of a divinely choreographed plan to maximize your eventual impact. What may appear trivial, invisible, or inconsequential at present is, in God's economy, being multiplied and perfected for your ultimate success. The skills you are acquiring, the lessons you are enduring, and the patience you are cultivating are all being refined to align with the magnitude of what is coming. Heaven is also protecting you from premature exposure and from influences that could derail your progress. By the time your breakthrough manifests, you will be fully equipped, perfectly aligned, and utterly unstoppable. Even the setbacks that once seemed discouraging have been quietly forging within you a resilience, wisdom, and strength that the world cannot comprehend. That which appears hidden today will, in due time, be revealed as tangible evidence of God's meticulous orchestration. Every small victory you may have overlooked, every quietly answered prayer, and every encouragement received in secrecy forms an integral part of this divine design. Even the dreams you have kept close to your heart are being carefully shaped, refined, and positioned to manifest at the precise moment appointed by heaven. Every person you encounter, whether to provide support or present a challenge, is a deliberate piece of a masterfully arranged puzzle that is leading inexorably to your breakthrough. Nothing occurs by chance, chosen one. Everything is divinely timed, meticulously arranged, and multiplied to ensure your rise. Consider this truth, chosen one. Even when it feels as though nothing is unfolding, God is conducting your life like a symphony, where every note, every pause, every instrument, and every movement is orchestrated to produce a masterpiece that the world will not be able to ignore. What may seem chaotic or delayed is, in reality, precise and purposeful. What appears ordinary or unnoticed is extraordinary in the eyes of the Almighty. Nothing is wasted, nothing is overlooked, and nothing exists outside of divine timing. By the time your breakthrough becomes visible to the world, it will stand as undeniable proof that every act of faith, every whispered prayer, every sacrifice, and every step of obedience were essential elements of a master plan authored by God Himself. Your rise will not only be visible, it will be a living testimony to the power, wisdom, and faithfulness of heaven. Those who doubted, questioned, or underestimated you will be compelled to acknowledge that what was hidden was always under divine control, and that what was invisible was always moving toward a revelation of extraordinary magnitude. Chosen one, place your trust fully in the unseen work of heaven. Continue to walk faithfully, continue to pray, continue to trust, and continue to prepare, knowing that every detail is being perfected in secrecy and every moment is bringing you closer to the manifestation of your divinely appointed destiny. Chapter 6. Your rise, chosen one, will shatter conventional expectations and redefine the boundaries of what others believe is possible. For when your destiny unfolds, it will not arrive in gradual increments or cautious steps, but rather it will emerge with such overwhelming force, transformative power, and disruptive authority that all who doubted you will be left speechless, unable to comprehend the speed, completeness, or dramatic magnitude of the shift in your life. And in witnessing this, their assumptions, judgments, and self-imposed limitations will crumble, revealing the extraordinary precision with which heaven has orchestrated every moment of your breakthrough. Those who previously underestimated you, dismissed your vision, or questioned your divine calling will now confront undeniable proof of God's power, faithfulness, and perfect orchestration. And though the world may be unprepared to measure the magnitude of your rise, heaven has already accounted for every detail, carefully calibrating every connection, opportunity, and blessing, so that the manifestation of your destiny leaves no room for doubt, disbelief, or hesitation. Your rise, however, will not be contained to your personal life alone. It will ripple outward, inspiring, motivating, and provoking transformative change in those around you. Dismantling old paradigms, breaking generational cycles of limitation, and opening doors to possibilities that previous generations could only have imagined. As opportunities that once seemed impossible suddenly materialize, hidden favor is revealed, and your influence expands far beyond what you have previously envisioned. In this way, your life will become a living testament to divine alignment, perseverance, and the power of faith in action, producing effects that extend well beyond your immediate sphere, touching families, communities, and future generations with the wisdom, provision, and authority that heaven is releasing through you. While even skeptics and critics who sought to impede your progress will be forced to witness a reality they could never have conceived. Recognizing that what was once hidden, invisible, or dismissed was, in fact, meticulously orchestrated by a power far greater than human understanding. This is the ultimate purpose of your rise, to demonstrate that heaven's plan is uncontainable, unpredictable, and unstoppable, transcending worldly measures and limitations, and revealing that every aspect of your breakthrough is divinely ordained to display the inexhaustible power, wisdom, and sovereignty of God. Remember, chosen one, that your destiny is nothing short of monumental, a calling that is too vast to conform to ordinary expectations or to be fully comprehended by human understanding. For every struggle you have endured, every delay you have faced, and every season of careful preparation has been intentionally designed to shape a breakthrough that will be both undeniable in its power and unforgettable in its impact. Your rise, therefore, will not only elevate you personally, but it will also shift the very world around you, redefining standards, challenging limitations, and manifesting a reality that is exponentially larger, richer, and more powerful than anything that has preceded it. And as such, you are called to step forward boldly, embracing the immensity of what is coming. For your ascent will neither be subtle nor quiet, nor will it be easily overlooked, but rather it will stand as a resounding declaration of heaven's power, a visible revelation of divine alignment, and an unstoppable force with the capacity to transform everything it touches. Chapter 7. Walk into your moment of destiny and claim your divine timing. Beloved chosen one, every trial you have endured, every tear you have silently shed, every prayer you have whispered in the quiet of your heart, every act of unwavering faith, and every season of painstaking preparation has intricately and purposefully led you to this very moment. A moment that is neither accidental nor born of mere chance, but one that has been divinely orchestrated by a higher power who has meticulously aligned every detail of your journey to prepare you for a destiny that transcends the ordinary and reaches into the extraordinary. Do not, under any circumstance, shrink back or diminish your light, nor should you allow yourself to be swayed by self-doubt, hesitation, or the expectation of approval, recognition, or permission from anyone else. For heaven itself has already granted you the authorization to move forward. The tools, the wisdom, the discernment, and the courage that are required to fully step into your God-ordained destiny have been planted within you from the beginning, waiting only for your faith and your readiness to awaken them and wield them with boldness and purpose. Although the world may seem unprepared to witness the magnitude of your rise, and although those around you may offer skepticism, criticism, or attempts at discouragement, their voices cannot and will not diminish or obstruct the plan that has been divinely designed for you. For heaven has not only positioned you, but has also shaped, refined, and equipped you with everything necessary to embrace this season of unprecedented favor, divine connections, hidden opportunities, and breakthroughs that are now prepared to manifest in your life. This is your appointed time to radiate brilliance, to influence, to lead, and to leave an indelible impact on the world in a way that only you are uniquely equipped to do. Therefore, walk forward with unwavering faith. Trust the divine process even when the timing appears delayed or the path seems obscured, and embrace the profound magnitude of all that is coming, knowing with certainty that your rise is unstoppable, your influence undeniable, and your destiny infinitely greater than anything those around you can presently comprehend. Do not allow fear, doubt, or hesitation to impede your progress, for you have been meticulously prepared for this divine season, and heaven itself is rejoicing over your faithfulness, celebrating the perseverance and steadfastness that have carried you to this threshold. Understand, therefore, that your impending breakthrough will not only transform your own life, but will ripple outward to touch families, communities, and generations, leaving an enduring legacy shaped by your courage, obedience, and alignment with the divine plan. Every prayer you have ever uttered, every act of sacrifice you have willingly offered, every demon here ends this message. If you're eager for more, whether additional chapters to this spiritual journey or a powerful visual concept for a video or thumbnail, simply just say the word. I'm here and am ready to help bring it all to life.